Kentucky lawmakers are looking to stop foster kids from staying the night at government offices, fight underage vaping, and crack down on copper wire thieves.
WDRB's Monica Harkins details the newly filed bills.
There's a bill filed in Kentucky to combat growing issues with copper wire theft. Kentucky lawmakers want to add cable, telephone, and broadband to the list of key infrastructure assets in Kentucky. That way, if someone looking for copper also cuts fiber wire, it can be prosecuted as a felony. Representatives from AT&T and Spectrum's parent company, Charter, were in Frankfort to push for Senate Bill 64. Charter says last year the company experienced about 20 vandalism events. Concerns during the discussion highlighted the need for communication in case of emergency. One Kentucky lawmaker wants to go a step further on Kentucky's vaping restrictions. A new law took effect in January, banning Kentucky shops from selling non-FDA approved vapes, which removed a majority of e-cigarettes and vaping products. Now Kentucky Senator Jimmy Higdon wants to impose a licensing requirement for vape retailers. It would give the Kentucky Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control, ABC, the authority to conduct inspections and give out fines for those not in compliance. The bill would then allocate the money collected from fines to give to fund youth vaping prevention initiatives. In juvenile justice, Senator Danny Carroll filed a bill to try and stop foster kids from staying at government buildings. What happens is there's a growing number of Kentucky foster kids with what is called high acuity needs. They might have mental health issues, extensive trauma, or violent tendencies. It makes them harder to place when they enter the state's already overrun foster system. So then they're forced to stay the night at government buildings or hotels. Senator Carroll's bill would do several things, like build a new facility for teens and kids with these high acuity needs, and it would establish new guidelines for how treatment plans are created and executed for these kids. Last year, he filed similar legislation. It came along with a $165 million price tag. The fiscal note for this year's version hasn't been released. This is a short session, meaning if lawmakers want any of these bills to become law, they need to move quickly. Monica Harkins, WDRB News.